souls, and welcome back to another episode of Dancing Heart, the place that inspires you to follow your heart and dream big. I'm your host, Torny, and I'm broadcasting from my little kitchen here in Mexico. And I want to talk about rejection today because sometimes we see rejection as a bad thing. Because we experience that, we applied for this job that we didn't get, or we made an offer for a house that was turned down, or somebody else had a higher offer that was accepted. Or it could be anything. I think we have all experienced rejection in some ways. That's just a part of life. But it depends on how you see it, because the way I see it is that rejection is a redirection towards something else that is meant for you. Because when you get a rejection, it's just simply not meant for you. That something else is gonna come for you instead. I see it as divine guidance from source or from universe or God or whatever, how you like to see it. But I like to see it as, it's the universe is redirecting us towards something better. And I have experienced so many rejections. Like, if I look back now, I have an example that I can share with you that I just experienced here in Mexico. That when we were planning to go back to Mexico, I found this house that I wanted to rent that was in the neighborhood of my daughter's friend. I thought it would be nice for her to live in this area. She could have her friends, and it was like safe outside of the city and very peaceful and quiet and safe as well. And it was so weird because I called a friend of mine when I was back in Norway, and I asked her, hey, do you know about this place called Lunamar? And she's like, yeah, I do. I actually have a house there and for rent. And I was like, wow, what a coincidence. Are you serious? Yeah. And then it ended up that, okay, I want to rent that house or this space for us, because it was exactly what I had imagined for myself, that it would be really nice for us to stay there. So it was kind of like helping me to come back here as well. And then what happened was that we came back to Mexico, and my friend picked us up at the airport, and she drove us to this house. And I came into the house, and it was just like, whoa, this is like, I don't know, it was just a feeling of coming in there. It was humid, the way it was smelling. I felt like my whole body was contracting, like, oh no, this is a hell no, I don't want to stay here. It was so warm and so humid, and really didn't feel like a home, if you know what I mean. And it was the most, like, this was really horrible. And I was thinking, like, why was everything working out like it was so on flow when I was back? Like before I came, and I'm like, wow, this is really, everything is aligning so well that I was like, whoa, it's unbelievable. And then when I came here, it was just, no, this is not my place. I don't like it. My daughter didn't like it. It smelled horrible. We had cockroaches everywhere. I was hunting cockroaches at 4 a.m. in the morning. I couldn't sleep. I didn't even want to unpack my stuff. And I said, you know what? I can't stay here. I really, really can't stay here. It was so bad. So, okay. And then I had to change my mindset and think that, okay, something else is coming that is better. But I had to make the move like really fast, because I couldn't stay there for another day. And then I ended up finding this apartment in the same building that we lived, or where we stayed last year, which is in the middle of the center. We absolutely loved it here last year, and I was I don't know, like redirected back here, like guided back here. And of course, there was this apartment available. We could stay here for as long as we want. And the owner was super nice. And I just came in here and said, okay, this is home. This is really, really home. It's a feeling. If you know it, you know it. This is home. So looking back now, this was the best thing that ever could happen. That this house didn't work out. We got redirected here, where we are now, where I absolutely love it here. I feel so at peace, and I could really take the time to create what I'm in my business, and really get back to myself, to my gym. There's a gym here. There's everything here. I don't even need to leave the house, and I haven't even left the house since we moved in here. So it's super convenient in every way, and I absolutely love it. So I always believe that the rejection is a redirection to something better and something that is meant for you. This is just an example. I have so many others as well, but this is really, I really believe in that. And if you, for example, have applied for a job, you don't get a job, okay, I know it's, you take it as, oh, I am not the person, they didn't like me or something like that. But no, it's not. It's nothing about you. It's just that something better is going to come for you. You just have to believe it and put yourself in that energy. When something is not working out, it's because it's not meant to work out, because something else will work out. So we have to take the lessons from the rejections and then turn it into something positive and look the other way around and see, okay, what other possibilities are there for me? What else is going to come? So that was really the message I wanted to share with you today, that it's all about the mindset, how you see it. But when it's happening, I know it can feel really, you can feel really like disappointed. You can be really, it's sad sometimes, of course. It's sad to be like to experience a rejection, especially if it is from a person. So yeah, but it's showing you what you have to work on as well, like showing you some lessons in the big picture, even though we can't see it straight away. But eventually, with the time, you will see it when you are connecting all the dots. So because I was feeling I was rejected, not rejected from Costa Rica, but I was redirected here to Mexico. This is where I was supposed to be then. And yeah, everything happens for a reason. And we are exactly where we need to be. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me on my Instagram. It's tornywigum. And I will see you in the next episode. I wish you a beautiful day and sending you lots of love from Playa. Adios!